Welcome back. We're in for a treat this Australia Day, mate. We're putting an Aussie spin on traditional Asian noodle broth.
And we're here to assist Dean Diplock from the Radisson Blue Hotel Athlone. I've lost my cap. Apologies.
Where's it gone?
It's over there.
Over there.
Look at it, just
Over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it.
What are you making, Dino?
We're going to blacken kangaroo loin.
You freaked out a lot of people in the
I
studio
don't
this
know
morning.
why.
I don't
It's
know
a
why,
venison,
meat.
like anything else. I mean, you can see it's beautifully lean.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it into the spice there.
I have not.
I mean,
Have you?
no.
What's that?
I'm saying.
So this
so shocked.
blackening
ostrich.
spice is paprika, fajita spice. I've got some crushed coriander and star anise. And here we just
I thought
cover
when you
it
said
up.
blackened, like you were going to char it or something.
Yeah.
Yes, blacken it in the pan.
Dean,
That's
you've
exactly what we do.
cooked kangaroo before.
Yes, absolutely. Kangaroo, very similar to any type of dark, lean venison, so loin of eland or ostrich, any of
Difficult
those.
to purchase in this country?
Yes, well, you can get it from specialist suppliers. It will be a frozen
It's in some
product,
supermarkets.
obviously. You could get it,
in
You
certain
could get it, yeah.
Low-cost supermarkets. In the
So,
frozen oil, yeah.
We're just going to blacken that. And what I've also done is I've clarified a veal broth. All I've done in there is added some mince, egg whites and vegetables. And you bring it to a simmer. And it slowly clarifies itself, and I've just strained that off. So that will be the base of the broth itself to put into the noodle bowl. But to cook the noodles, we also need to have a sauce for that as well. Okay. And we're using a dashi-based sauce, which is bonita flakes. Oh. But we're going to add all sorts of flavors to that. We want to balance the four main flavors: sweet, sour, spicy, and umami. Those are the main ones. The
So
umami.
this broth, you could use it with other meat?
Oh, absolutely. You can use it with fish. You can use it with duck. You can use it with just about anything. This is a cooking broth that we're going to be using, and then this is the eating broth that we have. Now, you can eat it, but it's clarified so it looks nice.
Right.
That's the whole idea
This
behind
would
it.
be meat that would be in favour for those who are looking after their health. Very lean meat, very low in fat.
Absolutely.
Low in
Very
fat,
good
okay.
food.
Yeah. So
very
healthier
good food.
for you.
Yes. So in our broth, I'm going to do an example here, and then we're going to cook in that, because that one's nicely matured now at this stage. I'm going to put in some lime. We've got our fresh lime in there. We have our galangal, which is an Asian root of the ginger family and the turmeric family.
If you can't get that, you can pop in some ginger?
Absolutely, absolutely, no problem. Our chili, our quintessential lemongrass for Asia.
Gorgeous.
And a bit of pepper in there as well.
In goes our bonito over there. This is sweet rice wine or mirin, so that gives us our sweetness to it. And then our soy sauce, the table soy that goes in. Now, we don't want to overcook this meat. As it is lean, it doesn't have much fat, so you want to cook it medium rare. Some people like it rare. It's going to be pink on the inside, but it keeps it nice and soft, okay?
So you have to keep, just flipping it on the hob.
Well, all I'm doing is I'm sealing it. I'm literally just sealing it. You can pop it in the oven if it's a large piece. There's no reason for that, to worry about that. Of course, you can do that, but we don't need to. It's such a small piece, it'll cook very quickly.
Okay.
Okay. Into that now, I'm also going to add our chicken stock. In goes the chicken stock. And this is the clarified veal stock. I'm going to put some in just for the flavor.
Okay.
All right?
It's very involved, isn't it?
It is a bit of work, but if you ever had a hot pot, it's the same process. You put everything in it, and it cooks away, and you just use it and constantly use it.
The lovely thing about a broth, it's so light and yet packed full of flavour.
Exactly. That's the whole idea behind it. And as again, health.
Yeah.
All right? So we bring that to a boil, and I'm going to work over here. So I've now strained this across.
Okay.
And into this now, I'm going to put the hard vegetables first. So I've got some julienne of carrots. I've got our little baby corn, some more galangal, some ginger. Okay. Then a few peppers, some radish.
Nice.
Our spring onion, a little bit of chili into that. All right, I'm going to keep the rest of these back because the greens go in a little bit later. Our umami, this is a wakame seaweed, so that gives you your umami flavor. Okay. And then our Japanese mushrooms.
Look at that.
They go in, and some bean sprouts.
Nice.
Okay. So that goes in like so.
Couple of minutes, is it, Dean? Hello?
Very, very quick. Yeah, there's absolutely no...
Even with the mushrooms, you don't need to cook.
No, the mushrooms you can eat raw. There's nothing. You don't want them to fall apart into a million pieces. So let me just get this going nice and strong.
Beautiful.
There you go. Okay, so our meat is coming along nicely. We're blackening it little bit by little bit. Okay.
Is it a strong taste, like venison?
It's like venison.
Gamey,
it's exactly the same as venison game. There's no distinction between one and the other. It's going to be a slightly livery taste to it, as all venison would be. It's well matured. I have tasted it recently just to make sure, and it's perfect, I can assure you. My chefs as well, they don't get to work with it often, and they got to taste it and they were very impressed. So, you know, that's a good sign, shall we say.
Yeah.
Okay, so our noodles. Now you can use any type of noodle you like. Rice noodles being gluten-free. These are Japanese noodles. They're pre-cooked and they work very well with the dish. But again, you can use egg noodles. You can use whatever type of noodle you like. Absolutely, your personal preference. So we're just going to put... They're not coming nicely. A little bit of noodle.
Encouragement.
And there you go. Okay. And since they're already cooked, they're not going to take very long. I'll just get that out of the way.
Yeah, there's a lot to it, but I suppose if you're used to doing a broth once, then it just becomes second nature. You have a lot of the ingredients, certainly a lot of the spices. So you just go get
And the great thing nowadays is that all those ingredients are available in Asian supermarkets in Ireland.
All over the show, yes. I mean, I went down to my Asian supermarket and I got the noodles. I got some tripe down there as well. Very nice tripe, actually. So if you're looking for something a little different, you can get it there. Fresh prawns, unfrozen prawns, fantastic. So there's plenty about. Okay, so that's coming along nicely now. Our noodles are basically cooked.
What would you serve it with in terms of a side? You wouldn't really need any carbs because you have the noodles.
I have the pickled daikon that you were holding earlier, the mooli. That goes with it. You know, kimchi could also be served with it if you like.
You'd like it.
You're going to like it. Yes,
just
you will.
Pickled radish, basically.
Pickled radish, yeah. So in go our greens now. Okay. I've got a little bok choy. I've got a little coriander to go in.
You've got 1 minute, Dean.
No worries. We've got plenty time. Okay, so in she goes. We're ready to go.
I love the equipment that you're using there.
The gorgeous baskets, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's a noodle basket.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Very cool.
So I'm going to just take this off to rest for a second.
Okay.
And we're going to kill everything because we don't need it anymore. And in goes our... Now you can see that is a cooking broth.
Yes.
It has all the flavours that you would like.
And then your drinking broth.
And then the drinking broth, which you'll see gives you a bit more clarity.
Beautiful colours.
Okay, so in goes...
So you can have the cooking broth if you want.
You can, of course. It's got all the flavour, but just for presentation purposes, I've clarified this broth so that you can see it better.
That
now,
all of goodness. Right.
That is the start.
Okay.
Now comes our meat.
So you just slice it then.
Here comes the meat.
Now, cutting it on the bias is what it's called. It's cutting against the grain, okay? So you cut it... I want to hold this a little bit better.
And of course, if you'd like to follow today's recipe, it is up on our website. You can check out virginmediatelevision.ie/weekendam for more as well. Or, of course, you can call in to Dean at the Radisson Blue in Athlone. Tell him we sent you. He'll make sure you get a decent feed, don't you, Dean?
Oh, you'll get more than a decent feed. We have a quick taste.
There you go. Go for it. Thanks so much, Dean. Really interesting dish today. Thank you.
No trying.
Are you tasting it?
Coming up after the break, we're going to be taking a trip to Dallas. We're going to be looking at 2019's top destinations for Irish holiday makers. Go on, go for it, Simon.
Oh, I'm going for it, baby.
Dean.
Don't you worry.
Try a piece. Try a piece.
Good man. And...
Taste it.
Go on.
Where's our break?
Please have a break.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
Break, please.
Beautiful.